Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth. And the Horned Frogs ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Jayhawks offense will go on the attack first. There's the talented Isaiah Marshall. They were all over him for the entire game last time out. 3 sacks and a couple of picks. Off-play action on first down. And the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
And that right there is a huge reason why this team has a winning record coming into this game. Their defense takes the ball away. And here on the opening drive, you see the athleticism in the back end of the defense picking it off and putting it in great field position for their own.
This offense has it with really good field position. Gonna run it. It's Payne. Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The Horned Frogs have it in scoring position on first and goal. On the move. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Able to pick up a couple on first down, 2nd and 8 from their own 27. To throw, it's Marshall. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got him downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Jayhawks want to move quickly.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Takes a handoff. It's Edwards. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. And the Jayhawks look to keep this drive humming. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They feed him again. And he's dragged down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back to throw, it's Marshall. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Running inside, it's Payne.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air on 2nd down. Hauls it in. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Unloads it downfield. Grabs it inside the 15. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Walker. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, TCU! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Makes the catch. It's McMillan.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
The run inside. It's Edwards. Finding some room. Past the 20. Touchdown, Jayhawks. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. RPO complete to open the drive. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unleashes one. Got him and nobody's close. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Looking to pass. It's Craig. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, that's not a bad 3 plays in a row. Palmer, you probably never did that in your life, but 3 plays, 3 completions, like he's seeing it very quickly. Good protection up front, finding his receivers, and that's 3 explosive plays in a row.
Quickly to the tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. To the 10. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it. It's Payne. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. A little release to the back. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling it. And the trick play, and it won't work. The defense all over him before he can even turn the ball loose. They're lucky to hang on to the football. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. With the catch, it's Pickett. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to power their way ahead. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
Well, in recent years, Kansas's offense has been most dynamic and most dangerous when they've been able to run the football. That was certainly the case when Devin Neal was there. And so who's going to be that new guy, David? I know they went to the portal to bring some familiar faces, maybe some guys.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long, but players like that are getting after him.
Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Takes a hit as he fires. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Jayhawks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Off the play fake on first down. Fires on the move. Working on the right. He'll work his way down to the 28.
If you're the defense, you've got to finish the play. They had the quarterback. They had him corralled in the backfield, just not able to get him down on the ground. And you see against this type of athlete, he can hurt you if he gets outside the pocket.
It's complete to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! The sure hand's in the end zone, and he has 6. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points, so it's not like you have the luxury of your defense.
Here's a little room there. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Back open in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Fakes to grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Running inside. It's Payne. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level.
Makes the grab in their space. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Craig. Zings it complete to the right. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. The run inside. It's Payne. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got his man on the outside, and they get him down.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
So they have a completion, but not much yardage to show for it as they are looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Horned Frogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air on first down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Trying to find the end zone. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Going to the run. It's Payne. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Gonna run it. It's Edwards. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. This will likely be the last play of the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. And the Jayhawks will kick it off to start the second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
The TCU head coach told me coming out of the locker room at the half, they are so thrilled. They knew coming into this game that their wide receiver was a weapon, and he has been electric here in the first half. They said they are going to feed him early and often and keep that momentum going here to start the second. Back to you. Okay, Holly.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Quarterback may change this route. Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's Craig. This time he's got his man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. On the move, he fires. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Reads it, fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Tight end now in motion. They'll run the option. And he's stopped right there, no gain on the play.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw. It's Marshall. Rushes on him. Going to try to get it himself. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. The Jayhawks will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin him deep. Going to field this one in tight quarters. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback making checks. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Dropping back, it's Craig. Working that left side now. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. And the Horned Frogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Payne. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Makes the grab on the left. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, TCU!
And this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. This time he wants to throw. Under fire. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Makes it past the marker. He's loose. He's at the touchdown, Kansas. Excellent. By the back on the option.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the TCU sideline. This has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
To the air, it's Craig. This time on target. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
And the Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. He uncorks a bullet to the right. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
This time it's complete. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. The quick out. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside a wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Payne. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Just watching the clock run out on this one, and we can turn our attention to what's in store for next week here in the midpoint of the season. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Quarterback will keep it. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Scanning the field, it's Craig. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Maybe a crease. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. He'll set up to throw. Swings it out to the flat. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Hard Frogs! That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. He's finding his one-on-one matchups. He's making good decisions, and he's been so accurate. Now, 4 TD passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here late in the game.
The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. Makes the grab. It's Parker. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Thurman. He breaks a tackle. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Here comes the offense on second down. Takes the handoff, it's Dupree. Still on his feet at the 40. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. First and 10. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
They'll send the back in motion. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the right. And the missed connection on third down. And the Jayhawks will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and take it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. To the air. It's Craig. Gets rid of it. Fires to the big fella.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Short completion on first down, and here comes second and 8. Back to pass. He makes the grab. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They got it down to the 21. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working, and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well, because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's Jenkins. He's got it down the middle. At the 45 on his way. Oh, a lot of space. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, checking in from the TCU sideline. This quarterback has been absolutely spectacular today. Over 400 yards passing late in the game with this big lead. We're curious to see how long the coaches keep him out there, but from what I can see on the sideline, he wants to continue to play. There is so much momentum and chemistry down here. This offense continues to roll, and it is a blast to watch these guys interact down here on the field. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to get behind the defense. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Horned Frogs, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. And that is how we will wrap this one up. They get the W, and with that being